Good day, everyone. I hope you're having a nice day. Today, our subject is going to be national values. National values. This is our third week, and our topic is going to be protecting our rights. Protecting our what? Rights. Our specific objective is to know our rights, demand our rights, and defend our rights. Okay? Then our keywords are defend, demand, government, protest, and rights. As Nigerian citizens, we need to know our rights so that we can demand them from our government. If we know our rights, we can also stop other people from taking them away from us. If we know our rights, we will not let anyone take it away from us. Demanding our rights. The government of a country is supposed to work for all the citizens of the country. Its job is to make the country a better place for everyone. The responsibility of our government is to make Nigeria better, not what it is today, but to make it better. Government do not always do their job well in many countries across the world, including Nigeria. Citizens sometimes have to demand their rights from their government. Today, we are facing so many challenges in Nigeria. Why? Our government are not doing their job. They are not doing it well. Most times we have to take drastic actions just for us to make them understand that it's our right and they are not doing it, they are not satisfying us. Okay. To demand our rights from the government means to ask or remind the government to give us our rights. It could mean asking the government to build more public schools and public hospitals so that more Nigerians can have their rights to go to school and their rights to be healthy. It may mean asking the government to change a law that affects how Nigerian citizens live. Today, if you go to some of our public schools, our government schools, it's very bad. Our public hospitals, people die every day in the hospital because our government don't see it as an important thing. The educational sector is in fact, I don't know what to call it. But if our government would put their eyes and their time into our educational sector and hospitality, Nigeria will be a better place. Okay, let's continue. Nigerian citizens can demand our rights from our government by writing letters to government officials or the newspaper. In this picture, you will see a written document addressing the president that they would like to have their rights to go to school. Like I said earlier, some of our government schools are nothing to write home about. That's why we have private schools that have been built by individuals. One of them is Kids Guide Academy. Okay, one of the best schools in the world, especially in Nigeria. All right. Now, if you check up on the next slide, we can also visit our local government office and talk to the officials who works there. If we go to our local government offices to lay down our complaints, oh, our school is not good, our hospital is bad, that's another way again to talk to them about our rights. Okay. Another way to do that also is by protesting. It's not always the best, it's not always advisable, but protesting peacefully is another way that Nigerian citizens can demand our rights. A protest is when citizens gather together, marching, singing, and carrying signs that say what they want from the government. They may stand in front of a government building to get attention. Okay, in this our slide, you see pictures, you see images of people protesting. This first one is the ASU strike. The educational sector was going down. Look at it again. This one, that one, education sector. They are not committed to education. Okay, then these other ones are other protests. So this is one way of demanding our rights. All right, let's continue. Defending our rights. When we know our rights, we can defend or protect them from other people who try to take them away from us. If you know your rights, you will not let anyone do you anyhow. People may try and take our rights away from us on purpose. Some people do it intentionally, try to hurt us. But if you know your rights, you will not let it happen. For example, someone may try and stop another from saying the truth about something that will get him or her in trouble. You see someone doing something, you see someone stealing, and you want to talk, they want to intimidate you, they want to stop you from exposing them. Do your rights, defend your rights, do the right thing, expose them. If we know that we have the right to speak the truth, we do not have to be afraid of anyone who tries to stop us. Like I said, If you see anyone doing something wrong, say it out. Don't cover them. We have the right to tell our parents, teachers, or even the police if we think that this person may hurt us for speaking the truth. Okay? Now you see this image. This one here, this huge guy here, this huge boy did something wrong, and the small one saw him. He was and wanted to speak. He was trying to intimidate him with probably his height and his physique. He was trying to intimidate him to stop him from saying the right thing. But the guy shunned him because he knew his right. He knew that if he exposes him, so many things will happen. So the fat guy is at the mercy of the small one. Okay? Always say the truth when you say it. Okay. Sometimes people take our rights away from us because they do not know that we have these rights. For example, some parents in Nigeria do not send their daughters to school because they are girls. They do not know that girls and boys have equal rights to go to school. Now, this is an image of the girl child trying to collect her uniforms from the parents. In these days, sometimes, okay, I would say in those days, parents already send their daughters to school. I think they have their reasons, but I think it's the right of everyone, both male and female, to go to school. Okay. Now we're going to take on some exercises. The first one is, what does it mean for Nigerian citizens to demand their rights from the government? List 2 ways in which we can do so. The second one is, read these signs in a protest. What rights are Nigerian citizens demanding? Fill in the gaps. We have social, vote, legal, political, and economic. If you could remember in our previous class, we talked about rights and responsibilities. These points, this social, vote, legal, political, economics, all of them falls into rights and responsibilities. If you remember it vividly, you will know the answers to these questions. A says we want to be able to choose our government. This is our right to dash. It is a dash right. B, we want to go to work and earn salaries. This is an dash right. We do not want the police to arrest us for no reason. We do not want the police to keep us in jail for longer than they are allowed to. This is our dash right. The last one, we want good schools and hospitals. These are our dash rights. Like I said, go back to your previous notes, then you can be able to answer these questions clearly. Okay, I need response in our next meeting. All right, this is another work for us to do. Critical thinking. Tosan and Odion are students in class 5. One day, Tosan saw Odion stealing a book from another student's bag. He told Odion that he would report him to the teacher. Odion tried to stop Tosan by threatening to beat him up. What should Tosan do? Does he have the right to tell the truth about what he saw Odion doing? This is a critical question. I would like you all to give me answers when we meet in our next class. Don't forget. Okay? Have a nice day, all of you. Wish to see you again in our next class. Have a great